So I'm sure many of you have heard the term health is wealth, okay? And today I came here to the beach. I'm actually looking at some boats docked and people walking around and enjoying the day. And I'm like, wow, like if these people weren't healthy, they wouldn't be able to enjoy their boats. They wouldn't be able to enjoy a walk on the beach. And that really hit me. I know this channel is about wealth and finances. And I'm here to tell you guys, there's no more wealth that you can acquire than your health. If you have wealth, if you have health, you're already wealthy because you're able to go out and fight for what you want. You're able to go out and make those businesses that you want to make. You're able to go out and work, start building. You have all these ideas and you're able to fight for them, right? When you're sick, you only have one problem, and that's to get better. When you're healthy, you have hundreds of problems. You have bills, you have family issues, you have car problems, whatever. Things that happen in life. They don't always occur, but things happen. But when you're sick, nothing else matters but you getting well. And I'm going to share this story with you guys. I remember when I had COVID, hopefully that word, I won't get any issues with this video, the C word. When I had that the first time around, when it hit and the whole world shut down, I remember I got it really bad. I was in bed. I lost 20 pounds in the month I was in bed. I was having trouble breathing. I remember calling the emergency room and them telling me, only come to the emergency room if you cannot breathe, if you cannot move or speak because you can't breathe. And in my mind, I'm like, I might as well already be dead before I go to the hospital, because it's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Literally, I remember right now the doctor telling me, or the nurse, do not come to the emergency room unless you cannot speak because you can't breathe. I hung up the phone and I remember, okay, like it's time, like it's either you're gonna get out of this room, because I was locked up in a room on the second floor so nobody can catch it. You either come out of this room walking out, or you're gonna come out in a body bag. Literally, that's what I thought. And it was a tough couple of weeks, guys. It was a tough couple of weeks. And I remember being in that bed and thinking, so tough, thinking, what I was gonna leave to my daughter. I wanted to leave X, Y, and Z to her, make sure she's okay. Like all these thoughts came to mind. So everything that I had worked for up until that point couldn't save me, couldn't help me get any better, and it was a real eye opener. And again, I share that story with you guys because I'm passing by here and I'm seeing the elderly walk by and enjoy their boats and just on the beach, enjoying their day. And I'm like, not a lot of people get the opportunity to enjoy those things. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to get up out of bed every morning, So I say all this to tell you guys, enjoy every day to the fullest. If you have health, you can make anything happen. You just have to try. I don't care what situation you're in. You can make anything happen if you're healthy. So the point of this video pretty much is I want to tell you guys to take care of yourself. Eating healthy is a big one. Eat healthy. I know for people watching me in the United States, there's a lot of processed foods that I believe is a big factor in a lot of diseases that we get in this country. Diabetes, who knows if cancers, just from all the chemicals that are in the food. That's a real big one. Working out. We all have our days. We all set our schedule for the day. We have to, pay bills, go by the business, go to work, set time aside, to work on our side business if we're in that stage. But I wonder how many of you guys take time and schedule in working out, getting in a workout and before anything. It's so good. It just sets you up for the rest of the day, gets your body going, sends great signals to your brain to get the day started. You're alert. I don't want to leave the health part out of the finance and the wealth on this channel. It's a really, really big, because if you're sick and you're dealing with an illness, an uncurable illness or disease, a chronic disease, it just makes things tough. And if you're blessed enough to not be in that situation, take care of your health. You know, don't take it for granted. Don't wait until you're in a bad situation for you to start taking care of it. I'm not gonna make this video too long because this is the gist of the video. Health is wealth. Do not take it for granted. Keep fighting. Put in a good fight. If you're going through something right now, because I remember when I was going through, you know, what shut down the world in 2020, it was pretty bad, and it was hard to see, you know, ahead from that. But we're here today, right? We're here today. We're blessed. I am enjoying the beach. I'm enjoying the sun. And man, it is good to be alive. It is good to be healthy. So, you know, again, you wouldn't be able to pay your bills. You wouldn't be able to go to work. You wouldn't be able to start a business. You wouldn't be able to have that urge to fight for your family if you're in survival mode because you're sick. It's one thing to be in survival mode because your finances are low, but it's another thing to be in survival mode because your health is not where it should be. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I'll see you guys on the next one.